The beginning of a new day in Redfall. I want to do a very, 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 very positive review of Redfall. Now, it has some issues. It should have been more polished, especially co-op. This is by no means a full review, but I do want to say I have over 100 hours in the game. I beat the game on all heroes. This is my third playthrough, so I've done about second playthrough, you'll be at 32. First playthrough is about 21. And you will be 18 hours to do one playthrough on average if you do the whole game, side quests and vampness and things like that. So I'm finishing up my skills. I've got 8 more levels to go, 8 more points that I can invest. And I've done videos in my channel already on each hero. I've ranked each hero. I've done what skills and what order to fill them out, and the play style of each according to the different play styles. So I'm not going to talk about that. That will be pinned in the pinned comment under this video for you to have a look at. I've also done in my channel strategies for the boss kills. I just did the boss, the Black Sun, which is the last boss, on Eclipse, which is nightmare difficulty, and it was fine once I knew what to do and how to do it. Now, I've just come up here. I've done this in the night time. I've done this in the morning. It's coming into day now. It's a beautiful map, Redfall. And you've got to appreciate that it was night time, just become day. I came up here in the night. The fires are lit. The fires are crackling. The game looks absolutely beautiful. I'm on PC, 60 frames. I'm getting pretty smoothly. The helicopter, it was night time, so the fire was reflecting on the rocks here in the night time. Absolutely beautiful design, eye candy wise. My son played it on a 970 Nvidia Ti. Sorry, 970 basic Nvidia card under the minimum specs that this game recommends. He had to play on low, but we played co-op. We finished the game with issues, had several restarts on buggy quests, crashes to the desktop and so forth, which only seem to happen in co-op. I've had a stable experience, at least in my environment. Windows 11 PC and an Intel chip i7 12th gen. So it's about a 14-month-old computer. I've loved the difference between the maps. This is Redfall. It's got 5 safe houses. The other one has 8 safe houses, and there's a larger area, maybe by a third or more. And it didn't feel laborious running around the place. It didn't feel, because there's fast travel around the way that, it didn't feel like I've got to track all the way across the map here. I can get a mission, port to the area with fast travel, get on with it. It didn't feel laborious getting around, even though there's no vehicles to drive. Didn't feel an issue for me. I love the gameplay. I have loved the missions. The story, I think, is top notch. And I'm not a real story person, though I will, on the first way through, listen to everything, appreciate the story. I won't on the second playthrough, so I'll skip everything. I don't think most people are like that. But I did read where someone just said, I felt that this game for me, and I played a whole heap of games, they said, is the most immersive story, thoughtful storytelling, and the interactions with the NPCs, the most detailed that I've had in any game I've ever played. So I think it is top-notch story. I think the missions are varied. The safe house mechanic I don't mind. The mechanic of how legendaries drops by killing the rooks, by just playing the game. I like that money isn't scarce, that you have enough to fill up on ammo at safe houses, and your health packs and your lock picks without having to scavenge like a Dying Light 2 game or Dying Light 1, where salvaging is you've just got to have stocks of everything to survive and upgrade and play the harder content. I just like playing the game. Now, I beat this game, as I said, on all 4 heroes. I've got 100 hours in the game. And this is just a combat of, like an IGN review. I looked up some reviews, 1 out of 10. Now, he was on Xbox, and I can't comment from that. And it's locked at 30 frames, apparently, which, I don't know why it's locked at that. But it really, you don't give it 1 out of 10 for a game of this maturity. Now, it needs some patching. It really does. Nvidia came out with some enhanced drivers for this 24 hours into the game. That helped with my son's frame rate issues. But we had fun. $10 is a bargain on PC Game Pass. I salute you for putting it on here. I would have waited for the maturity of this game otherwise, and I wouldn't have been excited. That's the thing about reviews. They really can turn the tide. I would wait for co-op play. It still is buggy even with their patch they updated the other day. A 1.8 gig patch came out. We still had issues, but we did complete the game, but several restarts, which were frustrating at times. Single player, as I said, being able to complete the game. The biggest glitch with single player is the psychic echoes you have to interact with. You'll first encounter those on the map here when you do House of Echoes, which is sort of over here, about there where that marker is there, my cursor. And I've got a video on how to complete that and how the mechanic of the echoes works. If any developer ever hears this, and I doubt they will, please make it that just interacting with it, with the psychic echo, and not having to wait till the end of the story, especially on replayability of my 6th playthrough. I don't want to hear the psychic echo visions now. I've heard it the first time, and I have to wait around for the minute or two till it finishes and then get the completion in my quest log. If I wander away in that time, it bugged, and I didn't get the completion. So you have to like stay there, kill a Sin Eater, stay there, wait, complete. Kill a Sin Eater, wait there. Please tidy up that gameplay issue. That's a real issue. But it's not a game breaker. And then I played Cyberpunk when it first came out. Man, it had a lot of issues. I actually stopped playing for a few months and thought, I'm going to wait for some patches here. And to their credit, they've been patching it ever since and made it better and better and better. And it became worthwhile to play and a great game. Also, Dying Light 2. I don't know why this game has had so much hate launched upon it. But in Dying Light 2, when I played that through in co-op, safe houses would disappear, little, UV light bases that you would go through for your night missions would not be there the next time. On his map, on the hosts, he would see things, say, we're going here, and I say, I don't have a marker there. He said, we've uncovered it. I say, I don't see it, it's not uncovered for me, and I'd have to do it all again to uncover certain locations. No more buggy than this game. Actually, I think this game had less bugs than Dying Light when it first came out, and we played that at launch. And again, they would have patched it and improved it. Still a fun game, just a bit annoying when that gets launched unpolished. So simply to say, give it a go. I think the hate has got worse in games after COVID.
It's fine.
I think there's been just a negativity and anger about life, maybe, who knows. But I think the reviews for this game are unfair. It's a AAA game. It's worth at least the $10. Give it a go. Single player. I'd wait a little bit for co-op. I do have in my channel, as I've said, each hero, skill set to fill out, what order to fill out, what guns are best, how to kill the hardest content, and even the bosses. So have a look at your hero, just about the skill order. That can make a difference because not all skills are equal. Have a good day, enjoy the game, enjoy the morning of a sunrise in Redfall, and get into it ASAP.